we are celebrating, as the author's mind, we're celebrating Ngugi wa Thiong'o this month. We're celebrating his life and
Yeah.
his literature, his writing. Could you tell us a word or two about Ngugi wa Thiong'o? What inspires you as a young writer?
I think the one thing that inspires me about him is okay. Most people have read so many of his novels and all these things, but I think for me, it's the collection of essays. I want to call it a collection of essays where he was talking about decolonizing our minds, um, from the. I don't want to misquote. I'm so sorry. Give
It's
me just a
okay.
second. I don't want to misquote. Um, yes, the book is called Decolonizing the Mind: The Politics of Language in African Literature, and where he speaks about how um, us even speaking the English is basically still colonialism and that kind of thing, which I do understand where he's coming from. I do get it. If we're saying we're decolonized and we're saying that we now have independence, why not go back to our like the language that we knew before? And the thing that inspires me about him is the fact that he said that this language not only isn't just us trying to show that we are superior, that our languages matters more, or that kind of thing, but more of language holds memory.
It does.
It holds memory, it holds tradition, it holds so very many things which people dismiss. There's certain things I will say in my local language that will make much more sense in my local language than they will in English, right? Than they will in a foreign man's language. And the fact that we have countries in Europe that stick to their language even after being colonized and that kind of thing, they stick to their original language, right? And well, us, it's not the same, of which we can't really shift it because this is a normal we have.
Yeah.
But I feel like as writers, we can, especially African writers, Ugandan writers, we can do what we can to impart back the tradition of our languages, right? You know, these proverbs, like in Uganda, like Engero, like those kinds of things, Chintu and Nambi, these fables and all these things that carry memory, they carry tradition, they carry culture. And I'm not a very cultural sided person, but I believe that language is something that we don't need to like overlook. So it's something that he spoke about, and that's the one thing I think I'll always remember, that he spoke about this language thing, us as Africans, right? Carrying our language, not just putting it on hold, right? Just because the other language is more glorified. Your language can also be glorified. I believe it can.
I love that you say that you do realize Ngugi wa Thiong'o changed his name from James
Yes.
Ngugi to Ngugi wa Thiong'o because he really wanted to bring in the
Yeah.
Africanicity in our literature. And
Yeah.
yes, I love the fact that you appreciate that because most African writers